with the context that we have not been told anything about your status and that sort of thing, but is it the old theory of you can play hurt but you can't play injured, so as long as it's just hurt, you can be in the lineup for a game like tonight?
I will be playing tonight.
Well, and that's why I was asking, would they have had to haul you out on a stretcher to not be in the lineup tonight?
You know what? It was more precaution than anything, and I if they really wanted me to skate, I could have been out there. But no, I'm ready to go.
And is it safe to say, I mean, you guys have done a great job with, the next game is the only game we look at. But are these the kind of games that you live for as a player with everything that surrounds this game in terms of the standings, who the opponent is, what the situation is, etc.?
I mean, it's obviously going to be a pretty exciting game. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the challenge. We know they have a really good team over there. The games against Dallas in my 10 years here have always been really fun to be a part of. So it's going to be a challenge that we're ready for. We know that we've had to clean some stuff up in the last little bit, but I think this is going to be as close to playoff type game as you can get with 16 games to go or whatever it is.
With that said, is it a good thing to maybe put a little pressure on your shoulders to try and get the outcome that you're looking for in this game?
I mean, I don't think we're going to put extra pressure on our shoulder. We know what type of game this is. I believe that this group has prepared for these type of games over the course of this season, last season, the season before that. So I think we're ready and prepared to, play the way that we need to win that game.
You mentioned something about wanting to having to clean up a few things in the last little while. I'm just wondering, has that met your level of satisfaction? And if so, how crucial is that given the quality of opponents that you're going to be facing tonight and what it means in the division standings?
Well, it is huge. You're getting closer to the playoffs. You want to put together you're never going to put together a perfect game, but you want to get as close to that as possible. You don't want to give anything up easy. You want to make them work for it. And I think at times we've been able to do that. But, we've been trying to get better and better every single game, every single day. We do the meetings that, are great, and we try to work on the stuff that we talk about. So I think that we've done a really good job at listening and watching the video, and also doing it better out there on the ice. But I think at the end of the day, like I said, you want to get really close to a full 60 and not give up stuff easily. So that's something that I think we can still do a little better.
As a line mate of Cole Perfetti, when you see a game like he had last game, is that just another step in his development and his evolution where pretty big, heavy game and he plays a big role in it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a really good player. He's fun to play with, and he's digging in, which is what we need. We need it from everyone, and he's done a really good job at that. So, everybody can see what he can do out there with his passes, and he's got a really good shot too. We've been talking about shooting a lot more as a line and not giving up on chances by trying to make that extra pass. So I think our line has been working out really well over the last week and a half, but we still got a lot more work to do, and he's obviously a huge part of that.
Obviously, that was the next man up mentality in practice, because you and JT go to the box on that power play, and then he steps in with the number one unit, ends up setting up what was the game-winning goal, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, like I said, he's a very skilled player. He reads the game really well. He can make those nice little passes, and that was obviously a huge goal for us. So we do have that next up mentality, and you know, doesn't matter who it is, the guy stepping up is ready to go, and that's obviously huge for our group.
That was not a love tap that you responded with. Is it that time of the year too, Nikolaj, where you've got to send the message that you can play tough hockey, but I'm also going to protect myself and protect my space.
Yes, but I will also say this. I've already talked to him. I wasn't happy, too proud of myself of that one. Wasn't meant to be that violent, if you want to put it that way. So, yes, absolutely, you want to stick up for yourself. You want to stick up for a teammates. That's how it goes in the playoffs. But you can do it in different ways than what I did, and that's something that I want to work on.
So you actually apologized, sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Didn't think that happened out there much.
Sorry?
Didn't think that happened out there very much.
More than you think.
Yeah.